You are now listening to the Salty Virgins Podcast.
Welcome to the Salty Virgins Club podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I'm joined here by the full cast for the first time in what seems like 6 months.
Yeah, that's about right.
Jackson's taking up golf. Patrick's ruining his house. Kevin also golfing.
Kevin is a pledge.
Kevin does have to play chauffeur tonight.
I did golf today. And then now I am playing husband Uber driver tonight. But, you know, it's just a day in the life, baby. I mean, what do you want?
It happens.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining in the slightest.
It do be like that.
He knows there's benefits on the back end of this.
All I'm saying is I'm not complaining in the slightest.
Yeah, back end.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Did you golf this weekend, Pat?
I went to Topgolf last night.
Topgolf is fun. Where's the nearest Topgolf to you?
Orlando.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pat went to the Lake Nona Drive Shack, as I saw on his and Kara's
Oh yeah, I didn't
Instagram.
even go to Topgolf. I went to Drive Shack. Well,
He
we
went to
did
knock
go.
off Topgolf.
We did go. Well, we went to Topgolf and it was a 2-hour wait. So it's like, fuck it, we're going to Drive Shack.
Is Drive Shack that different from Topgolf? It looks
No,
exactly the
it's-
same.
That's exactly the same thing.
They don't have nets. That's
For
pretty much
safety?
it. No, it's like, you just hit into like a field. There's not like a net.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere in Lake Nona. Like it's that
Okay,
and like
it's out.
for some reason a USTA like tennis headquarters.
Oh yeah, that's where they do like the state tournaments. My dad plays there sometimes.
Flex.
Yeah, it's marginally worse than Topgolf, but cheaper.
Yeah, because there's like ranges here. There's ranges in Jacksonville, 2 or 3 of them that have top tracer technology, and it's just Topgolf just fucking sells their software basically.
Yeah.
And I guess the golf balls, I don't know exactly how, but you it's just like a driving range, but then you can pay extra per hour, and the bay will be like Topgolf. So you're hitting the ball, and the thing is showing it where it lands, and it's showing you your points. It's just that the range is just like a regular golf range. It's very interesting.
Yeah, they changed one of their ranges by UCF. It was like a normal one, and then they bought all that bullshit like last year, and now it's pretty nice. I'm gonna go to tomorrow
Yeah.
after work and hit balls about 5 feet.
Yeah, Jackson's a golfer now.
Yes. Which means I now have to be a golfer.
You don't have to be a golfer. You can just be a sit in the cart and drinker.
Come on.
The best type of golfer.
Yeah.
I
Listen,
can't
that
heckle.
was the type of golfer I was before I started playing golf, and I saved a lot more money and was a lot less frustrated that way. So
You know, I had like,
something to
when
think
we went
about.
when I went to Georgia, I just like caddied for our friends, and like I thought, wow, I had a really good time doing this. Like I need to never have a good time on a golf course again, so I'm gonna start
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, basically.
So,
Did you go?
Jackson-
Have you? What's up, Jordan? Sorry.
I was like, Jackson declared we're going golfing while we're in Vegas.
Yes.
Well, Vegas is also one of the like best golf locations in the U.S.
Oh, yeah, no, I googled Vegas,
Vegas
golf
has
courses, and there are like
phenomenal golf.
40 of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have a players'
phenomenal
club.
Golf. Yeah.
We're not gonna go to that one, but
Yeah, no, we'll
that's
go
there.
to one of the shitty golf courses in Vegas, but it'll be very fun. Yeah, I think if we're only going to play one round, I think I might just rent, because a lot of places have like really nice clubs you can rent. You just pay like
listen.
$30 for the round or something. But I'm thinking if I'm only there for one time, I might as well just use really nice clubs. But then I take away my excuse for why I play so bad. So you got to look at both sides of the coin. But yeah, that'll be
at the
fun.
range yesterday. Like we had the rent clubs because I didn't pick up the clubs that I was buying yet, and they just like handed me like $1,000 set of clubs. It was
Yeah.
insane. I was like, I
No, they just-
don't know how to use these. There's a pretty good chance I bust these.
Yeah. So we'll see. I think, of course, hashtag blessed being right-handed. I was thinking about that I almost suggested it to you, Pat, then I was like, wait, he's a lefty. They may not have clubs for him.
Never a good chance.
Yeah.
Pat's gonna have to bring golf clubs on a Spirit flight. That's crazy.
Today,
There's no chance Pat flies Spirit to Vegas again.
I learned my lesson. Not to
Did
Vegas.
you?
I'll fly Spirit again, I'm sure, but not to Vegas.
Okay. We're watching you.
That's probably still the same plane with the same hole in it.
Yeah.
Listen,
Some toothpaste in
fucking...
it.
What was that? American Airlines plane? The engine exploded this
Yeah.
week?
And it just... Parts of an engine just fell in some guy's yard in Colorado, I think it was.
And then people were like, oh yeah, no, like a plane's engine, like, not just like was on fire or like was malfunctioning, like exploded. And then like fell into somebody's yard and they're like, yeah, we have to land the plane. You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say.
Like, the pictures I saw before, like, I heard more of the stories, like, these are just fake pictures.
Yeah,
that I
like
saw
this guy
online.
just bought a fucking scrap engine, put it in his yard. Like, no. That's insane. I'm trying to find a picture.
Oh, yeah, here we go with CNN. Yeah, they have the pictures. The guy standing in front of his house with a fucking...
Plane engine yard, Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado man describes close call as huge police of flight 328 just misses house.
That's insane.
Never want to read that.
That is like actually on his front
That's
doorstep.
a big old chunk of engine.
Yeah.
Shout out
Jesus
Boeing
Christ.
for planes.
Damn.
They kind of had a rough go of it the last 2 years, huh?
Took them 6 months to pay us.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I
can't-
wonder why now, Jackson.
I can't believe
They
how
were
close
paying
that
lawyers.
fucking hunk of metal is to that guy's front door.
That guy almost died.
Being
That's
fucking
insanity.
outside, and just you hear this like whizzing sound, like look up, something's like falling through the sky, and just see a smoking plane and just a bang engine.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
Bang.
I had something I was gonna say about Spirit before that, but it's gone now. I'm obsessed with this plane engine laying in this guy's yard.
Spirit flights, not good. I'll say it.
I'm trying to. I think
I'll say it.
Southwest is. I've been flying more Southwest recently because of the free bags.
Yeah, Southwest is great
Right.
if you can find, like, if they're going where you need them to go.
Well, I guess
They
not
don't
recently,
go
but-
everywhere.
Look at you, Pat. Okay, so you did knock down that. Pat just sent us a Discord picture. You did knock down the wall in your house today.
Yeah.
The one by the kitchen. Nice. You gotta get some bar stools now and put a nice granite countertop up there.
I have a nice piece of oak I'm putting right there.
Ooh. Pat's gonna open a speakeasy in his house.
I know.
He's got to make the money back somehow.
Jesus. It's a lot of
Those
work.
French doors ain't paying for themselves.
Yeah.
I
A lot of work too.
When's this?
probably build their neck ass.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. If it's less work, then it's twice the money.
Yeah.
Which is the route that I take for everything. But
Correct.
But it's why I get less done.
If I cannot afford for someone to do it, I will not be doing it. No, thank you.
Listen, my wife and I collectively as a team, completely broke the glass top stove trying to save $75 on a microwave installation, and that new stove cost me like $400. So now I'm just fucking paying people. I'm out. Like,
There's a reason why there's professionals, and there's a reason why I'm not.
and the microwave isn't even installed properly still.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, bad times.
Like I said, if I can't afford to pay somebody, it won't be done. And I don't even own a house.
Pat and I just refinanced our houses. Well, I still haven't done it yet. It's like almost time
I
because there's
should
like a
not
month worth
have
of
put the
contract.
bed in
right?
my name. A clusterfuck.
I could have told you that was going to be a problem. You just,
Yeah. Should not have done that.
Oh yeah, we talked about that like a week ago, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't like that.
They don't like they're gonna want to like give you a new rate probably.
Yeah, they are very
Yes.
much not a fan of it.
Right, because it's a red flag of like fraud for getting a loan and then before that loan is on the books, taking out another big loan. Even though that's not what you did, that's like a red flag in all of their systems.
Yeah.
So man is like, ah shit.
Like, dude, I just needed a fucking bed frame.
Yeah, I know.
You should have. Sounds
Why
like
did
you
you take out a loan
fucking
for
should have.
Why?
Why did you take out a loan for it?
I had
Yeah.
a 0 APR for 3 years.
It's free money.
Yeah.
Is it?
So is it
Well,
like a
it
bank
was
loan?
until they-
or did you open
my-
a credit card to pay it off?
Credit card.
Oh, well, it's not free money because you're opening a fucking
No!
credit card and getting a credit inquiry
Yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
I
up
mean,
any
interest-
other loans in your life.
Yeah. Well, I didn't think everything through.
This man hustled backwards so quickly.
It was a great idea until the refinancing company found out about that loan.
This
Or
is
the
what
credit
LLC Twitter did with their PPP
The thing
loans.
is, I'm sure it'll
I'll be fine.
work out.
Yeah, I'll be
but
fine.
it's just like
Pat
it's
is
just
white,
a big
yes,
headache.
that's
A
gonna work
big
out
headache that is unfortunate. Yeah.
That is true.
If Jordan was doing
Yeah.
this, he'd already be in jail for credit card fraud.
Jordan would
Listen,
be in jail.
I'm-
with the
I'm afraid to
swiftness.
file my own taxes still. Because every time they're like, yeah, you get like $1,600, I'm going to be in jail tomorrow.
How do you get 60? What's your income?
Well, last year. Because when you move...
Pat,
you
what are
get-
you trying to do on this podcast?
No, I'm saying, how do you get a tax return if you don't pay taxes?
Well, I did last year. Like, I haven't been out of work that long. God damn. You sound like your dad now, calling me broke.
No, that's not okay.
It's true. It's true. Pat gets one fucking gamer chair that he can recline in, and now he turns it completely into
Are we
Harris.
reclining?
I'm not even reclining in this bad boy.
Pat's out here like, you know, if Jordan just pulled himself up by
Jackson
his
just almost fell out of
bootstraps.
his chair. Jackson just almost fell out of his chair.
This is reclining, baby.
Come back up.
Jackson the
What?
Tat Man?
What is the need to lay completely flat in your fucking desk chair? I don't understand.
I don't know. I don't know
love it,
why
though.
these chairs come.
I don't
like
want
this.
my desk chair going further than 10 degrees from straight
I'm
up.
like, if my
I'll
desk
fucking
chair
fall.
goes that I'll fall and then I'll fall asleep.
It is mighty comfortable, though.
For what? For sleeping.
You think I'm working at work?
Fair.
I'm looking at a leather recliner behind you.
Recliner
A
sucks.
lazy boy.
You know that sucks. That chair
I don't
sucks.
think it sucks.
You want it?
I do, but my wife
has
won't
no
let
way
me
to
have
get
it. Also, where will I put it?
I don't know. Where am I putting it?
It won't fit in Kevin's office. Like
I'll make it
fits
my
in
new
yours.
desk chair.
Yeah. So you can recline.
Listen, Dan's looking
the,
for a
the-
chair.
The problem with that chair is you'll get sweaty in it. But for like watching TV, that's a good TV watching chair.
It's a decently comfortable chair. It's just I don't like it.
Yeah, well, you don't like anything leather.
Yes, that's correct.
So, yeah. You can't say it's a bad chair. You can't say the chair sucks when you know it objectively doesn't
You were
suck.
just
You're
sweaty.
just a fucking weirdo.
You were sweaty and you're taking it out on the chair.
When Pat says the chair stinks, he means it literally stinks.
Yeah.
It smells like ass sweat.
It smells like sweat in Patrick's asshole.
Yeah, it's just farts and sweat.
I remember back when I was like visiting Pat or pretty regularly, Pat had that pillow in his other rolling chair because he would sweat through the pad on the chair.
It's true.
And then he would give us chairs and have that pad on it sometimes. And
Yeah!
this cannot be on there. I know what's in this,
What do you mean?
and it's not touching me.
You know something funny?
Is that
There's a
pad?
pillow.
Yeah, that's
Ah.
right there.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. I can't believe this.
I feel like if you hit those pillows against the wall, you pass out.
Just musty.
Smells like a can of tuna.
I like,
Yeah, not a good smell.
the thing is, like, that tuna, like tuna salad, basically, I like it, but the like can of tuna, like the smell, and then all the juices, like just straight out of the can, I can't see
Nope.
that.
I really like tuna.
I like tuna too.
Out of the
That's
can.
why I preface it with that. I don't like the visual or the smell of opening a can of tuna. If you take a can of tuna and serve it to me, I will eat it. But like the visual and smell of opening the can and seeing the fucking juice just like run off and like that, the impactful smell is like very unappetizing to me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I am too good to eat canned tuna.
That's
I will
fine.
say it now. I will not be eating that.
That's fine.
Tuna.
No, sushi grade tuna, broke ass. I'm not eating fucking mashed whatever.
You're,
I mean,
you're not cracking open a can of Sunkist?
To be fair to myself, I haven't eaten canned
Ugh.
tuna in ages, but like it doesn't mean I don't like it. I'm not buying that for myself. I'm not gonna have a can of Sunkist tuna in my pantry, but like
I'm not gonna have a bag either.
it's just the smell and the juices of it is so gross. But it's weird for me because I like canned tuna. Like I'll eat canned tuna.
It's delicious.
The thing is, it's just like if you're eating sushi grade tuna, that's not even they're not even the same like food. You cannot call them both.
Oh,
tuna,
absolutely
because it's
not.
like two
No.
completely like you know what I mean. Like the fish tuna and tuna fish from a can don't even have like any semblance of a taste
same
the
thing.
same. Yeah, like
Completely different colors.
right.
That's not. I'm convinced that canned tuna's not fish. It might actually just be mashed chicken.
I also fucking love
Mashed chicken
imitation
with some
crab.
mercury thrown in.
Yeah, I like imitation crab, but
K-rab.
because you can, yes, K-rab. It's
sounds
mostly
problematic.
potato.
Is it mostly potato?
Yeah,
No, I think it's cod. I think it's just cod.
it's cod and potato as a binder.
That just slaps though.
Yeah, artificial crab.
It does. Oh my god. Whatever. Artificial
there any-
lobster, also good?
Crab, anything in artificial crab? Like how do they make it taste like crab?
It doesn't taste like crab.
It doesn't taste like crab, but it doesn't taste like
Crab
cod.
tastes like salt water. Let's be
Yeah,
honest.
it doesn't taste like cod and potatoes. Like that's what I'm getting at.
Actually, no,
I would.
Alright.
I opened an article looking like what is imitation crab and should you eat it, and then it calls it the hot dog of the sea. And you know what? I'm out on imitation crab.
I'm not.
No, it's
yeah,
delicious. I'll keep
There's
eating it. I'll,
mostly,
Also-
I'll keep eating it
Ken-
like I still eat hot dog.
It's hard to eat sushi. Like if you're not eating like nice sushi or sashimi, it's hard to eat sushi without eating imitation crab because
that's-
a lot of sushi requires crab, but those fucking sushi restaurants are not paying for crab.
A lot of them say
Fuck no.
crab with a K.
They say
Yeah.
it with a K. That's why you call it K-rab. It's because it literally says it with a K.
Also,
K-rab
speaking
does
of
sound. Ooh, yeah. that does not-
Very problematic.
It's so close to being problematic.
crab with a K. Anyway, the Oscar Mayer Wiener hot dog mobile was across the street from my house yesterday.
Does that shit really just drive all over the
like,
U.S. just all the
Mississippi?
time?
Yes.
Does it serve any purpose? Is there like a?
They had
serve
they
hot
were
dogs.
selling hot dogs.
sell
Yeah,
hot
they were
dogs out of
selling hot dogs out of it.
Is there like
from
living
4 to
quarters
7.
in it?
What?
Is there like living quarters in it?
No, I think they put them in hotels, Kevin.
Do they?
the car.
Does Oscar Mayer put them in hotels?
There's a hot dog shaped sleeping bag that they get in.
A hot dog shaped sleeping bag? You mean
I
a
just-
sleeping bag?
I need to reiterate that this job is to drive
She's
a
the
hot
ground
dog
beef in the taco bed.
a hot dog shaped truck around the United States, but for some reason I'm the idiot for implying that they might not put them up in hotels every night.
Yes, it's you, the idiot.
I would think there's a living quarter in it.
Do you know how if that was the job, I don't think they could get anybody to do that.
You don't think
You
so?
have to drive. Well, okay, people are down bad, but like you have to drive cross country.
Yeah, I'm living in the
In
top
this-
stairs of the Wienermobile.
I have exactly 3 inches of clearance between my face and the ceiling.
You can apply to be a hot dogger with
I
Oscar Myers.
cannot.
There's 6
I
different
cannot.
Wienermobiles across the entire U.S.
I did not know that.
You can also request that it visit your, like, city, I guess? I don't know. There's a
Oh,
form
I know what I'm
requesting
getting for
a
the
visit.
wedding.
That shit's hot.
Oh, there's definitely living quarters in this wiener.
Wait, what?
Anatomy of the Wienermobile.
Oh boy.
Click.
Make sure you spell mobile.
Yeah, there's 100% a bed and a kitchen in here, you
Basically a lot
fucks.
of dicks on like some strings.
There's a bed and a kitchen in there?
There's a bed and a kitchen.
I'd kill myself.
I mean, I would
Like,
too, but I like.
No bullshit, I'd kill myself. I would.
I don't know. This
I don't
is
know.
kind of cozy.
I'm not living in a glick
Following
mobile.
mechanical problems with
The
the
glizzy
Isuzu
mobile.
Elf, Oscar Mayer decided to adopt a larger chassis to accommodate an increase in the size of the signature wiener running through the middle of the Wienermobile.
Why did they have to
They-
say it like that in that article? Running
Yeah,
through the middle, the wiener running through the middle of the Wienermobile.
It is me running through the middle of the
While the
Wienermobile.
Wienermobile
Wow.
was not as long as the 1995 version, it was considerably wider and taller.
It's extremely hard to get hired as a
cannot.
hot dogger, apparently.
Oh, so there are people.
They have a
chomping
wiener
at the
drone.
bit.
In June 2017, the company introduced several new hot dog themed vehicles, including the Wiener Cycle, the Wiener Rover, and the Wiener Drone.
I'm not getting on the wiener cycle. There's no amount of money to get me on the wiener cycle.
I'll be honest, the Wienermobile looks cozy as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not getting in that either.
12. All right, every year, 12,000 people apply to be a hot dogger, and only 12 get picked. And you only get the contract for 1 year.
What?
In an effort to stick out, I went to the post office and I actually got a rectangular prism-shaped box and I decorated it like a giant hot dog, he says. And in the letters of recommendation from my bosses, I asked them to fill them out with hot dog puns. Some of the puns: Isaac works his buns off, and Isaac's a top dog.
Did he get the job?
He did.
How much does that job pay?
That's what I'm trying to find. That's the
Not
next.
enough.
That's the next step.
Not a chance does it pay enough. Watch them make 150,000.
All right, the Wiener Drone looks kind of cool.
There's no official salary listed, but according to 2014 info on Glassdoor, the average salary for a hot dogger is $30K a year.
Oh no.
They are getting bent over by the Wienermobile.
That's tough.
You don't say. You don't say. And
That's
there's not
tough.
even enough of them to have a union.
And they only get hired per year, so
Yeah.
And on contract. Oh yeah, no. Is Oscar Mayer Union or Oscar Mayer Union Busters? My column.
Newsjax wrote an article about the hiring process for 2021 like a month ago. Should I apply?
No.
Yes.
It says the 1-year position would offer competitive salary, apparel,
To what?
travel, and more. Oh, you get Oscar Mayer merch. That's the kicker.
I hope
the
they
kicker.
just feed you only hot dogs. We will feed
You
you,
get on that
but
bitch
you only get
and
hot
you
dogs.
open the fridge and it's literally stocked with just hot dogs. You go to the grocery store, you grab shit, you put it in the fridge, you get in trouble. The fridge just locks.
Why is there romaine?
No
Why is
buns.
there romaine?
There's no buns.
Listen, give me
just
an Oscar
glit.
Mayer fitted. I'll do it.
That's all it takes, Pat. Pat can be bought and sold for a hat.
We knew this.
Just one hat. Not even like the whole line. Just one fitted.
An Oscar
They'll get you
Mayer
an-
fitted is nuts, first of all.
That's like the Arby's fucking sweatsuit.
That Arby's sweatsuit was insanity.
That Arby's sweatsuit looked like a hate crime.
They sent him a hat, too.
Yeah, it was like one of the Pharrell like hats.
Yeah.
Check the Discord link.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's insane. So, in short, Patrick's going to apply to be a hot dogger.
That's a dope hat.
Pat's definitely buying this Oscar Mayer Wiener hat.
That's a dope hat.
Pat going farther into debt. Just don't finance it. That's all I can ask.
Jim Belushi's got the gas. We had to mention
Jim
that.
Belushi does it. That was the strongest looking weed I've ever seen.
Also, Jim
Jim
Belushi
Belushi-
became a weed farmer like 4 years ago, and now has like the most
Best weed I've
insane
ever
weed
seen.
that's like ever.
He's the best,
best
farmer
weed
on
I've
the
ever
planet. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Listen,
Also, what a fucking tweet! Like Jim Belushi has not come across my radar for 4 to 5 years, and then
if not longer.
on February 26th, he tweets, "Tell your friends Jim Belushi has the gas." With
And
the
listen, you know what? The first thing I did,
stickiest
I
looking
messaged
weed
you
bud.
guys. I told my friends Jim Belushi has the gas.
He did. He told his friends that Jim Belushi had the gas, and he was right.
Jim Belushi has the fucking gas, my guy. I saw that weed and I was like, I started to like salivate, but also like be stuck in place just by looking at the picture.
That man,
Also,
that
he-
plant's responsible for the drought in Taiwan right now.
So, like, the money that he makes off of this, he also donates to charities to get people off of opioid addiction and to get people imprisoned for weed crimes, black people imprisoned for weed crimes, out of jail.
Oh,
Jim
Jim
Belushi-
Belushi might be
yeah.
the greatest person on
Yeah,
earth.
yeah. Jim Belushi's really just killing it. And then today,
Shout out Jim
tweets,
Belushi.
work trip to Hawaii. Doesn't get much better than that. And is Jim Belushi
King.
just Poppy in disguise?
A little bit.
Poppy got the gas. Poppy, do you have the gas?
Your dad being our weed dealer would be fucking hilarious. That would be possibly the funniest turn of like all of our lives.
That would be a weird turn. But shout out to Jim Belushi, because I went and I saw that, and then I went and looked at his Twitter, and I guess a lot of people were probably yelling at him like, "Oh, there's all kinds of people in prison for this," and he was like, "I know,
I'm doing my best.
I'm working on it, guys." Like, what?
Agreeing.
Oh. That's all I got, and I need to go perform Uber duties. So,
All right.
I'm gonna go do that. I love you guys, all of the listeners, everybody, each and every one of you, hundreds of people.
Yes,
we
all
love you.
100 of you.
All right.
See ya.
Peace.
Oh, Dungeons and Dragons today at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, tonight,
Twitch.tv.
8 p.m. It'll be fun.
Yes.
All right, now for real. Bye. Love you.